Hello again, Dr. Garrett Clark here for the LECOM Integrative and Lifestyle Medicine Department. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about some food and vitamin sources that might help boost your immune system during this COVID-19 pandemic. And man, I mean, it's just a horrible thing we're going through, and there's a lot of fear about this virus, a lot of fear surrounding this virus, and rightly so. But what I want to try to do today is empower you with some things that you might be able to do to keep your immune system strong, healthy, that you can take with you, after this pandemic ends, and it will end. But give you some tools to help stay healthy and strong during this crisis. And the thing about COVID-19 is it's a novel virus, and what that simply means is that it's new to us. Now the family of viruses in particular aren't anything new. We've known about corona for a long time, I think since the 1930s. So we've known about the virus, but this one in particular is novel. It's a novel strain, the COVID-19, and so all the advice we're giving to you right now, or the advice that I'm giving to you right now, is kind of global advice without any particular suggestion that in particular it's going to do this particularly to COVID or that to COVID. This is just meant for your overall health in general, and the idea here is that it will help also with COVID. And so one of those things is vitamin C. We get a lot of questions about vitamin C, and how much should we supplement, how much should we take. I'm not a big supplement guy, believe it or not. I mean, there's a certain amount of supplements that I think are appropriate to use that we don't get in our diets, that hey, we need to supplement them. But if you're eating a good diet, you really shouldn't need to be popping pills. Now there was studies, there's a study that showed high doses of vitamin C, like 500 milligrams twice a day, and there's other studies even higher, but I'm talking about oral vitamin C in supplement form, tablet form, at 500 milligrams twice a day, that showed that it may have reduced the severity and the length of cold and flu. That's 500 milligrams of vitamin C a day in tablet form, twice a day in tablet form, can be very upsetting to your stomach. And I'm not suggesting that the study didn't have validity. I'm just saying, a lot of people prefer different routes to get their vitamin C. Vitamin C is a water-soluble vitamin, so you just urinate it right out, and whatever your body can't use or can't process just goes out in the urine. So we all know oranges have great amount of vitamin C, or a good source of vitamin C. So certainly citrus fruits in general have a good amount of vitamin C, and that would be one thing I recommend. It's where we get the limey, the term limey comes from. Way back in the day, they used to carry limes on ships because of scurvy. They'd have vitamin C deficiency, they'd develop scurvy, and they discovered that, hey, if we take these limes on board with us, we can prevent scurvy. So we know that citrus fruits have a good amount of vitamin C. But a couple other things you might not be aware of is like sweet peppers. They also have a good source. They're also a good source for vitamin C. And tomatoes. Tomatoes either raw, or you can or tomato juice. If you like tomato juice, that's a good source of vitamin C. And kiwi fruit. Kiwi fruit they're kind of a pain to peel. But I love kiwi, and if you want a little bit of variety, you know, try doing some kiwi fruit. I know I just touched my face. I washed my hands very well, so I'm not spreading COVID on myself. So those are some good sources there for vitamin C. Another thing I want to touch on is zinc. Now, during cold and flu season, there are a lot of products out there on the market for zinc supplementation, whether it be a lozenger or sprays. You can get these cold fighting over-the-counter things with zinc in them. So when people think something's good, they tend to, not everybody, but there's those that out there that say, okay, well, more is better. And I want to just a little word of caution there with zinc. Again, like I say, it's better to get these things, I think, in my opinion, through as much as we can through natural sources. But if you are going to supplement, do not take more than what is recommended on the supplement bottles that you're getting, because zinc, if you have too much zinc, that can interfere with your copper, and you can develop copper deficiency. And we need copper, believe it or not. It's one of those things in our body that is necessary for certain cell function, particularly red blood cell function. And so, if you overdo it on the zinc, there's an exchange there where it can drop your copper, and we don't want you doing that. And also, just anybody who's taken some of these zinc lozenges in excess will tell you, the GI upset is pretty apparent. So people ask me, well, where am I going to get my zinc? Pumpkin seeds have a really great amount of zinc that should suffice for your daily amounts needed. And you really only need about a quarter of a cup a day of pumpkin seeds, and you can get those at the Whole Food store, or they come in bags. Sometimes people like to roast them, but definitely a better source, in my opinion, is to get the natural food way, and just all the other stuff that that goes with the natural foods, the different phytochemicals, and it's just not just the vitamin, it's the whole package. So it's better for your immune system that way. And finally, I would like to touch on blueberries. Those are my favorite. Blueberries have a huge immune boosting properties to them. Myeloid dendritic cells in particular are a type of immune cell that are boosted with the use of fresh blueberries. And there's one study that looked at people given, there was two groups. One were given straight, true blueberry smoothies, and then the other one were given fake flavored blueberry smoothies. And they looked at the two groups and they compared their immune function. And in the true, straight, natural blueberry smoothie group, a whopping 88% increase in immune boosting power there. So I really highly recommend, get your blueberries in if you can find them out in the stores there, or if you have a blueberry patch of your own at home. So that's it for now. I'm going to do some more of these in the future, talking a little bit about some other things and taking questions in and just trying to get the information out there for you. Stay well, stay safe.